Hey, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the support.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas and God bless you and your family.
Thank you.
Take care, man. Bastard stole my pen.
Hey, Michael!
Hi, Rove. How are you?
See
nice
you,
to see you,
man.
too. You know, Rove, my voice is like an elixir, a magic elixir that melts women's hearts.
Really?
Yeah, you want to see something?
Yeah.
Check this out. Hi, Delta Goodrem.
Oh, hi, Michael.
How are you?
Oh, good, good.
I wonder if maybe later you'd want to come by my casa and maybe have a little champagne and maybe a little dance cheek to cheek by the fireplace, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Michael, I mean, everything you've just said makes me want to throw up. So excuse me.
Ouch.
It wasn't very good.
No.
No, I tried everything there. There was a...
There was no magnetism at all.
Nothing. Usually chicks totally go for
Epic
it.
fail.
That was so beautiful. He is amazing. I am totally going to give him my love stick.
Bublé, singer Goodrem, and comedian Riggle. And now, from Warner Brothers Studios, here's Rove McManus.
Tonight is getting very gropey. Hello, welcome to the show. Is everybody well? All good? Of course you are, of course you are. Tis the season to be jolly. Unless, of course, you are a department store Santa Claus, because that's a tough gig. I've been seeing them out at the moment. They are very unhappy. And can you imagine it? Of course, all the crying, the screaming, the kicking, the urine-soaked pants. And that's just the Santas. They really don't want to be there. But this Santa had an even tougher day. Now, this is footage that happened from a department store in Britain where they thought it would be a great idea to launch the festive season with Father Christmas arriving through the ceiling. Oh, that makes sense. Sure. But have a look what happens. He comes rappelling through the roof. Unfortunately, ropes, winches, and big fluffy facial hair do not play well together. Several stories up, check it out, the beard gets caught. He's stuck like a big fat red fish on a hook. What's gonna do? Well, I'm stuck, what's gonna happen? I'm sure whatever happens, the MC will do a wonderful job of hiding it.
No, he hasn't got the rope stuck in his beard.
Yes, I have got the rope stuck in my beard. Thanks for telling everyone, dickhead. So Santa, he's stuck up at a dangerous height. What's going to happen? You could rescue him, get a fireman's ladder, a safety net, you know, a bunch of people with a big sheet and he falls into it. Either way, I guess most people would help. That's what you would do. You would help the guy out, not just leave him hanging precariously for the whole ceremony. Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Well, shall we go on and switch on the lights anyway?
They switch on the Christmas lights. Anyway, balloons, carols, yeah. Up your ass, Santa. Tough shit. He's there for 40 minutes. The shoppers don't care. They're going up the escalator. Oh, gotta get moving. Toys R Us closes at 8. This is a bad sign for Christmas night. What if Santa's halfway down the chimney and suddenly, oh, my beard, son of a bitch. Anyway, they did send help. It was a SWAT team member. Came down through the hole, armed with a knife. He starts hacking away at Santa's beard. And the good news is, they did free the beard. Wonderful. Bad news is, Santa is still up there. So, Santa, if you're listening somehow, hang in there. Pun intended. All right, we're going to hang out with these guys. Come on. Yeah! Meet mob actor and comedian, it's Riggle! welcome Mr. Michael Bublé. And the always lovely and very talented Delta Goodrem. The show, that is a show. You have military training, Rob Riggle.
Yes.
Have you ever had to rescue a Santa? Have you done anything like that in your past?
No, I haven't done that.
That's very disappointing.
But I would have enjoyed that gig, jumping in and helping him.
Yeah, it's a stupid thing to do, to make a Santa repel, surely.
Yeah. But, you know, he didn't... He could have just taken the beard off, but he didn't because he's thinking about the kids.
That's exactly.
That was nice.
I was actually thinking that when I watched that.
So, you know, a little tip of the hat to him.
Yes, absolutely.
Because he could have melted down and gone the other way, which is strip the beard, take his pants off, you know, just let it just...
That's
you know,
it. What are you going to do?
I screwed it up. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. I might as well.
Now, of course, it is Christmas time, and we have a very awkward situation where we have two guests with two albums, and each album is called, both Delta Goodrem and Michael Bublé, Christmas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We were both
Now,
very
Delta,
creative.
your Christmas is, I'm hanging out with me mates.
Yeah, exactly.
Bublé's like, I'm sneaking something into your house? What are you doing?
All I know is we both have records called Christmas, so who the fucking genius is working for?
Exactly.
What will we call it? Christmas? And Rob, not to be outdone, I know you have a Christmas album as well with your musical group.
It's called Halloween, but...
Yeah, it's... I ran out and grabbed it as soon as I knew you were coming on the show. You and your musical group, the Riggles. Right. I want a Rigglepotamus for Christmas.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful festive show. All right, team, let's get into it. Delta, you are the award-winning voice behind hit CDs like Child of the Universe and Delta, appropriately.
Yep.
But you have yet to record music in your second favourite language, which is what exactly?
I mean, I speak a little bit of every language. I've sort of been a wizard of all, master of none on that. But I was definitely really good at Pig Latin growing up for some reason. I'm a good gay at it.
The Pig play Platin Lane.
Today.
How would you say, I went to a play yesterday with Michael Flatley.
Entway, ute, a play. What did you say?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, Idway, Michael May, Ublay Bay.
Oh, Ublé Bay.
Ublay Bay. It's not very talented.
I bought a lot of Christmas presents off Ublé Bay this year.
We did do. I remember ages ago we did do. Yeah, so do I.
That got a bigger laugh than I thought. Thank you very much.
I mean,
very
everybody.
generous.
Let's just point something out. Everybody has a Michael Bublé Christmas album. You probably don't have mine, so.
I'll be honest with you. I think that the commercialization of Christmas is just plain shit. So this is me saying, don't buy my record anymore.
You mean this
Plus, I hate Christmas.
Rob, you're known for The Hangover, wonderful movie. The Other Guys as well, and 21 Jump Street, but...
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
What about Step Brothers?
Step Brothers. Sounds like Step Brothers.
Too many. Too many to
I've seen
mention.
that a million times.
You love Step Brothers?
I love Step Brothers.
It's a great movie.
I love it too.
But before comedy, you were recruited for a rugby team, having never played before. Well, how does that happen?
Well, when I moved to New York City, I moved to New York. I didn't know a single soul. I just went, dropped my bags in an empty apartment. And I was like, I want to know what's in my neighborhood. So I started walking around. I was like, all right, there's my grocery store, there's my dry cleaner. And I found a sports bar. And I was like, this is where I'll watch football. And as I was drinking, the bartender came up and was like, you're a big guy. You want to play rugby? And it turned out that was the rugby bar.
Oh, right.
And
Rugby league? Rugby union?
Yeah.
Here's a quick... Were you just tackling each other, or was there at some point a weird thing where someone got lifted into the air ballet style?
Lifted in the air. They used to lift me in the air.
Did they really?
I had no idea what they were doing at first. I was like, what the knock it off? But yeah, I didn't know anybody. So all of a sudden, within a week, I had like 10 drinking buddies and really great guys. And we got hammered quite a bit from August to December.
Then you were definitely playing rugby.
Yeah, and then, but then I was getting my head kicked in, and I was like, I think I came here to do comedy. I better get focused on that. So I quit playing rugby and focused on comedy.
Well, you're more than welcome to play any other time you want. You and I can get a team together, and you can lift me.
We don't need a team for that.
That's true. Could you lift me now? Do you reckon you could pick me up?
I mean...
Come on, let's give it a shot.
Oh, jeez.
By the waist. Don't you do it by the waist?
I don't know if I can do it by the waist. I could probably...
Okay, do it. Ready? Go.
Okay, ready? Sorry, I couldn't get it.
That was good.
That was a little more swan-like for me.
Nice.
How was my pose? That was a bit questionable.
I thought it was awesome. That took
you.
me back to Dirty Dancing.
Nobody puts Rove in the corner.
Exactly. There you go.
Michael, we know you as the Grammy-winning singer who has sold more than 40 million CDs, Greedy.
My point.
I did not know this. A hot dog cost you your shot at an acting career.
Yeah, I'm a singer now. Over a stupid hot dog.
From how? What happened?
Well, I always wanted to be an actor, and that's what I was. I was going to be an actor, and, you know, you start off where you start off, and I started off doing extra work, like most people do. And I was on a show called The X-Files. Remember David
Yeah, I
Duchovny
loved
and
it.
Gillian Anderson? And I was starving, and there was this craft service table, and it was like the hot dogs, like little boiled hot dogs. And I went and I grabbed the hot dog and I ate the hot dog. And this guy, the crew wrangler, or whatever, came over and said, "You will never work in this business again." And he fucked me completely.
Well, to be honest, I had heard that this was the case, that you had been on The X-Files, and we went and found the scene in question.
Oh, no.
I love it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah.
Babyface Bublé, X-Files.
Open this door! Johansson!
I knew mutiny was our only chance for survival. But I also knew by sealing that door, I was sealing the fate of the man locked behind it.
Wow.
I'm taking all the way back to that hot dog.
Well, we have a hot dog backstage. I will let you eat it before the end of the night.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back, Michael Bublé enjoys a good, hard puck. Welcome back to the show. Rob Riggle, Michael Bublé, Delta Goodrem are here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wonderful night, and I'm so glad that you guys are here, but we've sort of been implementing a bit of a safety measure the last few weeks where should one of you fall ill or get injured during the course of the show, something happens and you just decide maybe you need to leave. We do have an emergency guest out the back on standby. It's Gary Busey, and he's been very good in showing up every week, just in case. But unfortunately, every now and again, I do have to just let him know, as is the case tonight, not really needed. So if you indulge me, I'll just check in on him now. Gary, how are you? Are you there?
Rove,
Are you
we're
okay?
having an earthquake.
An earthquake? I didn't feel anything.
Oh, it's definitely an earthquake.
Really?
See? Look at that.
You're breaking things. You just threw that on the
It's an
ground.
earthquake.
No, you threw that on the ground.
No, I didn't. It's an earthquake. That's part of the earthquake. This is going to 5.5. This is going to be. It's going to be a 6, a 7, an 8, or a 9. But if it keeps shaking, we'll have government assistance. We'll get money from the government. We'll be millionaires. Millionaires! Just because of an earthquake. Oh, okay. Hey, oh, gotta get up high if you're going to get out of the way of an earthquake. Oh.
Gary Busey, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you there.
Yeah, so, please don't go anywhere. We don't have hot dogs out the back, but we do have, like, a pig in a blanket thing. Would you like one of those?
Yeah, I would do that.
Can we get some food?
There's a lot of pig stuff tonight. There's pig Latin, pig in a blanket, pig stories about X-Files.
Me?
Everything's creepy with Riggle in town. Congratulations, Mr. Michael Bublé, on your wedding.
Oh, God.
I haven't seen you.
What?
Well, you're coming up to 2 years now, correct?
Yeah, it's coming up to 2 years, very happily married. Oh, shit, it's not. I knew you were here tonight, so I put on the other one. Very happy.
Has it changed you? And I know that's a really shitty talk show question to ask, but I only ask it because, like, your wife is so much hotter than you are. So I was just wondering...
Honestly, every room you walk into, people go like, oh, that fat guy's rich, eh? There's no way that he could be with her. There's no way. Or they say, like, she's a prostitute. Gotta be a prostitute.
A classy aunt.
I married up, and honestly, I'm so happy. I didn't know that this is supposed to be a funny show, but what I'm going to say isn't funny here. I didn't want to get married. I don't know if any man wants to, but I did it because I loved her, and
Totally
now...
honest.
Is that really the case?
But wait, but now I swear to you, like, she's my family. I love her so much. I don't know. I'm crazy about her.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love you too.
Here you go. Drown your sorrows with the... What the hell is that? Did someone shit on the plate? What was that?
We'll
We'll give him a hot dog, but he'll eat that by mistake. Take that, Bublé.
Thanks, man.
Would you like a little hot dog?
Can we try to offer you a little hot dog?
Little bite-sized
No,
one.
I'm okay, thank you. All good.
You want one? In Canada, we call them Biebers. Right? You guys talk.
Okay, sure. How's married life for you, Rob? Well, now, your wife, I've met your wife.
Yeah.
Stunning woman.
Thank you.
Is she, I hear she's also in, she's in the fashion industry.
She is. She was. She was a buyer in New York.
Michael is catering for you.
Dream job for ladies. She got to travel all over the world.
No one took those ones.
Russia, Japan, Greece, Italy, you know.
So does that put pressure on you to have to dress well?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm pathetic, let's be honest. I mean, look how nice everybody looks, and... but, you know, like, my wife, I've fallen into the pattern now of I come out for inspection.
Oh, yeah.
I do, I come out like...
You need a good woman.
Yeah,
Every man needs a good woman when it comes to their clothes, especially.
I can't be left to my own devices. I would have come here today in sweatpants with my underwear on the outside, probably. I mean, literally. So I walk out, I'll do the old, huh? And she's like, and she does it the Socratic method with me. She just asks questions and lets me think I figured it out on my own. She goes, is tonight a formal thing? I'm like, yes, it's very formal. Oh, maybe I should put on a suit.
Very nice. Very well done. Is that how you play? Is that how ladies play it?
I mean, like, I think I personally used to just throw out really all the ugly clothes, just throw them out when Mike's wasn't looking.
Do we guys need to be changed? Like, are we allowed to go out not looking right? Are we allowed to fart in front of you? Are we allowed to cry and things like that?
I mean, how long do you have? I mean, you're allowed to cry. I think it's beautiful when a man cries.
You know, I usually save my crying for, like, masturbation and stuff like that.
I just get misty. I just get misty.
You ever just do that?
Anyway.
Do you,
I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Would you use your own music to seal the deal then, in that case? Like, do you sing to yourself to get yourself worked up, to knock the top off a quiet one?
You know what?
Give us some... Okay.
And now she's back. And now... You're in a creepy sandwich right now.
I am in a creepy sandwich.
I told her before she came out, I said, this is going to be all kinds of wrong. And I said, this poor girl, oh, my...
Sorry, I'll just be quiet.
What are we talking about again?
Masturbation.
Yes. What about it?
Well,
I think you were saying.
Yeah.
Because you're a crooner, and I think a lot of people would use your song during the act of making love.
Yeah, I'll be listening to Delta Goodrem's Christmas record.
Do you think about that?
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
As musicians, as singers, do you think about that at all?
You know, I thought about it because one time I watched an interview with Usher, and they said, like, what do you use to get down? And he was like, Michael Bublé. And I was like...
He did not.
Yes, he did. And I felt like I was having sex with Usher, which is awesome.
We'll make that two of us because I get down to Bublé. I don't start with Bublé. All right, slow down now. Start out with AC/DC. I finish with Bublé.
Now, you do have a manly side, though.
Yeah.
You're a big hockey nut. You are a massive hockey nut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm huge. I'm a huge hockey fan.
Canadian.
I love it, love it, love it. I own a team, a junior team.
I've heard that you have broken your nose as well. Is that from hockey, or have you gotten man fights?
You know, honestly, my sisters are just bitches. I tell you now, they're dirty fighters, and it's not fair because
They pull your jersey over your head and then start beating on you?
they know I'm weaker, and they use that to their advantage. No, I used to play hockey all the time, and I used to. I obviously failed miserably, but yeah, I got knocked around pretty good a couple times, and it broke it. But I felt like there was great stories to tell. Like to finally, I think a guy should get punched in the face once, not a lot like I did, because then you turn out on a TV show and talk about crying and masturbating.
I've been in 2 fights in my life as a kid, and I've won both of them and just walked away.
Get out of here.
Like victorious 2-0.
You're 2-0?
Yeah.
Nice.
And do you know why?
I got in one.
It's what have you got in a fight?
I got in one.
You don't get in fights.
I did on a basketball court once.
Were you pulling each other's hair? Or? Did you guys...
I can't take it!
Now I need that and some Bublé.
I mean,
Everybody get out of here. Everybody get out of here.
Well,
I got some business to handle.
We will take a break. When we come back, we go squatch watching. We'll be right back. And hosting.
Thanks, Mike.
Welcome
Get
back
off
to
me.
the show, ladies and gentlemen. You're right. Is he getting creepy?
Getting creepy again.
These glasses make me feel like that a little bit.
Do they work?
These glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't. They just for the look.
Oh, Delta, put them on. Oh, my God, can you do that? Yeah, do it. Take them off and then flick your hair. Go on.
Wow.
Thank you! You came to the right show.
Thank you, Delta.
Aussies are like, we've seen her grow up. This is really embarrassing. We look at her like a 15-year-old.
How does that feel sometimes? Like, you have grown up in the public eye quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I mean, like, I know no other life, so it's just is what it is. People always, we have chats.
So how do you find it on Twitter? Because you do a little bit of tweeting?
Yes, I've tweeted you a few times.
We've tweeted each other. Because I sometimes get on Twitter before everybody comes on the show just to sort of see what's going on. And I kind of got into a bit of a rabbit hole with what people are saying about you. And you had Boy George tweet about you, Michael Bublé, lovely voice, quite an odd chap. Have you met Boy George?
No, but boy, that's the last time I think about you when I'm masturbating.
Me too.
Wow.
I just love that Boy George knows who the hell I am. That's awesome.
What did Boy George say about me? What did he say? Come on. You can tell me, Rove. Tell me.
Hashtag Rigglepotamus. You have had yourself immortalised in wax.
I have, yes.
At Madame Tussauds.
So have you.
Yeah, but yours is better looking than mine. How was the experience for you?
No one jump in.
Yours is extremely good looking.
Yes.
Yours is beautiful, right? Very
Look,
handsome.
this is yours. This is the wax
Mine looks
Delta
more Ellen
Goodrem.
person than me.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Hey now.
What's my expression going on there?
I'm glad you're looking at yourself in the eyes. That's very dignified.
Being, connecting.
That is fantastic.
That is.
It was quite strange seeing all the...
This show is a wealth of awesomeness, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all going right in here.
It's a weird experience, isn't it?
It was. I mean, they do all the dots and everything around your head.
Yeah, and then they put you on a little, like, Lazy Susan thing, and you have to spin around in a little circle.
Yeah, both yours and mine were sitting in different spaces, but yours was like nice and interactive, like mine was. Mine was hanging. Mine was like just like this, actually.
Well, yours is interactive. I went to the Madame Tussauds in Sydney, and I got to tell you, it's a little bit grabby. I'm just trying to mind my own business.
Well, I was talking to you as normal across our things, but you can take it there.
I want that so bad.
Have you not been waxed?
Have you not been immortalised? No?
They've made my face out of pop cans once. That's
You
the
have
closest I got.
impersonators,
Yes.
don't you?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have weird, like, tons. There's tons of my, like, I think they're screwing me out of gigs, actually. you know, one time I was at a place, I was at a show, I don't remember where I was, but I did like an event, like a radio event. You know the radio events where, you know, people pack this club, and someone was like, this is one of your like impersonators, and I was like, oh, okay. And the kid got up from the crowd, and he looked like Fabio or something. He was 10 times better looking than I'll ever want to be. He sang better than me, and I swear to you, and he sang like 4 bars, and I was like, get the fuck off the stage.
Did you kill him?
Get him off, get him off.
I had him killed instantly.
You go now.
Well, look, I mentioned before about the show Finding Bigfoot, and I did have a wonderful experience over the weekend where I went on a bit of a man trip, because legend has it that living in this part of the world is a beast. A big, hairy beast that takes the form of a man. Is he sitting on our couch and going by the name of Rob Riggle?
Yes, he is.
Close, yes. This one is actually a bit hairier and scarier and lives in the wilderness. I know you're going, oh, is it Danny DeVito? No, he's taller than Danny DeVito. Stop guessing, you're ruining the game. But he goes by many names. Sasquatch, Yeti, Harry and the Hendersons. But we like to call him Bigfoot. And with the help of leading expert Matt Moneymaker, I may have found him. In 1811, man laid claim to the very first sighting of the Sasquatch, also known as...
Welcome back. Well, they say the size of a man's feet is a good gauge of the size of his penis. If that's the case, then the legendary beast that is Bigfoot could pitch a circus tent. Glad I chose to sit here on this one. The search continues. Check it out.
Scared of the dark. Thank you, Matt Moneymaker. Wherever you are. Just because you never know, do you want to do a Squatch Howl now and see what we get?
Sure.
You ready?
Sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened?
Multiple Sasquatches is what happened.
Ah, crazy footage commercial break. That's how it works. That's how it's worked. Now, you'll be very pleased to know this, Michael Bublé. I know you are a collector of hockey pucks.
Yes.
Guess what I found for you, my friend?
What did you find for me?
There is a team called the Sasquatches.
Yes.
Philadelphia. So I got you to add to your collection.
That's amazing. Thank you, man.
Get the puck out of here. Booyah! Goodrem in the house!
That's very cool. I do. I collect every gig I go to, whatever arena I play in the world. I basically, the only thing I have on my rider is hockey puck and drugs.
So do any of you guys believe in any of that kind of supernatural...
Oh, yeah, completely.
Yeah?
I mean, I do personally believe that absolutely anything is possible. I don't put it past that there's, you know, walking aliens, whatever.
Well, Rob has had military experience up in the air, airline pilot. Have you seen, did you see UFOs?
You're a
I can't
pilot
really
as well?
talk about a Rove, but...
A rugby player, a pilot, so many things.
You must have seen some weird stuff. Area 51, what's going down?
Well, all Area 51 is, and I shouldn't do this, but I've been drinking, so... It's just a big party. It's a rave. That's all it is. It's, and everybody's like, oh, what the fuck? And yes, there are aliens at the rave, but whatever.
There's a rave and there's anal probing. There's no aliens.
Yeah, it's just anal probing rave.
Yeah.
Duh, Area 51.
I should congratulate you, sir, after how many years in the military?
23.
23. Lieutenant, you have made it to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel?
Lieutenant Colonel.
And you are about to leave the reserves.
Yes, I'm going to retire January 1st.
That's awesome.
Because I don't think that people would have seen that you would have, with the comedy background that you have, that you have the military as well. But the two kind of happen simultaneously.
Yeah, well, I was a theater and film major in college, but I also had my pilot's license when I was in college. So, you know, when you graduate from college, you're as a theater and film major, you're going to be a waiter.
Sure.
Or I could have been Top Gun. So I was like, Top Gun gets laid. So, so that's what I did. So I had a guaranteed air contract with the Marine Corps, And I went and flew for the Marines for a while, and then I realized if I pin those wings on, they own me for 8 years, and oh my God, I'll be a major, and that'll be my life, and it's a great life, but I wanted to be an actor and comedian. So I said, okay, I'm not flying anymore. Well, that went over like a fart in a wetsuit.
How do they take that when you say,
Right.
I want to be a funny person?
Yeah, you can imagine. My squadron commander goes, what? Sir, I don't want to fly anymore. I think I got the yuck in me. Riggle, you piece of shit! And then it went downhill from there. And went to New York City and pursued comedy and acting, stayed on active duty. So I was doing active duty during the day, and then at night I'd do comedy. 9/11 happened. I was activated, went to Afghanistan, came back, and about a year after I got back from Afghanistan, I got on Saturday Night Live. And that's
Wow.
Great.
Out of here.
After all you've been through, from what I hear, SNL auditions are the worst thing in the world to go through.
I've been shot at, and SNL was about the same. Yeah, no, the SNL audition is a bizarre event. At least the year I did it, and it varies from year to year, but the year that I got my shot, they call you about 30 minutes before the gig, and they say, all right, go to Comic Strip Live on the Upper East Side, 2nd Avenue and 82nd Street. And you're like, oh, and you got 30 minutes to get there, and you're like, okay.
And that's your audition?
Yeah, and then the next day they invite you back, so you either get a call back or you get sent home. And I got a call back, so I was like, oh, good. So they said, come to 30 Rock tomorrow, and come to 8H, where they actually film Saturday Night Live, and you come out where the host comes out for the, for the opening, and you do your monologue. And that first moment you say the joke that usually gets a laugh, and you get nothing. I mean nothing, except just icy cold air blowing on you. I don't care who you are. Your heart rate goes from 200 beats a minute to 300 beats a minute.
It's the worst.
It doesn't matter.
And that's what you guys are doing now, because you've been doing mentoring and full-blown judging.
Coaching, yeah.
Coaching for The Voice. And how's it been for you, Delta, being on that other end now, where you are the one, choosing where people's careers are going to go?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I absolutely loved the experience. I mean, it was really fantastic, like being around so much music and seeing all the artists come up. I loved it. I mean, I guess because the only thing is, obviously, we have it because of our seats. We have our backs to everybody, so we have no idea what's going on. But, when you would turn around, or if you didn't turn around, you did always feel really bad that nobody turned around with their seat. And the fact that you didn't even really get to see the performance fully, but you want them to do great,
And I've seen you on the US Voice.
As a mentor.
But you have you've worked on was it X Factor in the UK?
Yeah.
Where One Direction were found.
Yeah.
Did you have a say in that?
Yeah, I didn't have. I mean, listen, who has a say? I was on it as a mentor and got.
You do. You're Michael frickin' Bublé.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things. Like you hear about that, and all I feel I need to ask is just, what's One Direction really like? What's One Direction really like, Michael Bublé?
They honestly, all 5 of them, from what I hear, have gigantic.
Say it. Say it. Heaters.
They do. They do.
Come on.
Are they really hung?
Like hamsters, but sometimes hamsters. But sometimes hamsters are big, like that.
Yeah.
Like you see a fat hamster will get like.
Please, you don't have to tell me about hamsters, my friend.
All right. When we come back, it's the random question hat. Before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we've had a wonderful show. Rob Riggle, Michael Bublé, Delta Goodrem. It's been so much fun.
Always.
But I'd like to flip that around now because it is time for tonight's Instagrump photo.
Oh.
We'll send this to Boy George, this one. We'll give it to him. This is the great part.
Tweet.
He won't know why we're doing it. But this is where I take a photo of all my guests having a miserable time on the show.
All right.
So if you would indulge me. Ready, everybody? And... Awesome. Love it. Great. Thank you. Coming your way, Boy George. This is also coming your way.
The Random Question Hat.
Random question hat time. This week's random question hat made from real squash hair. Very, very happy about that. So pass it around and grab a random question. These come from Twitter. They come from Facebook. They come from just crazy people yelling it on the street. We bring it to the show, and you guys have to answer them. Who wants to go first? Ah, I love it. Stunned silence. Come on, Boob, what do you got?
Mine's kind of boring.
Do you want another one?
No, yeah. Have you ever gotten into a fight with your neighbors?
Do you want
I don't even talk to my neighbors.
That can be considered a fight.
That is.
You know what? I don't talk to many people. Stop making eye contact with me.
Delta, do you
Mine
want
says, would you rather go camping with Gary Busey or the guy from the Saw movies?
Poor Gary.
That's a tough call. That is a tough call.
Tough call. I mean, I've never seen a movie over PG in my life because I actually, like, have a heart attack and, like, can't handle it.
Right.
So maybe, I guess, I'd go camping with Gary.
Really? When you do, you leave a number, you tell me where you're going, you tell me what day you're going, and how long you expect to be
I
away.
watched him on...
Both of them is torture, so...
Yeah, sure.
Why would you want to torture me?
Riggle.
If you could stop a zombie apocalypse... I like real questions.
Yes.
Good.
It's what we do.
If you could stop a zombie apocalypse by starring in a hardcore porno, would you do it? Yeah. Really? That's like the easiest question I've ever been asked in my whole life.
You would be making it going, there's a zombie apocalypse?
Let me just rewrite this question. Would you star in a hardcore porno? Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is one of my favourite moments of the night where we give out tonight's Kick-Ass Award. I'm very pleased to say that what normally happens is the Kick-Ass Award goes to Moment of the Night and whoever gave it to us. But we thought we'd do something different tonight and break with tradition by presenting tonight's Kick-Ass Award after 23 years of service in the U.S. Marine Reserve, Lieutenant Colonel Rob Riggle. Well done, you.
Thank you, sir. Shall I just go up here and...
Let's stand. It looks good. Beach.
First of all, I just want to say to everybody in the category, you goddamn right I won. Yeah. And to my seventh grade teacher, you know, Mr. Wilson, right there. You said it wouldn't happen, but look who's laughing now. I'm the best. I'm the best.
Rob Riggle. Yeah. It's gonna have sex with you. Well, what more do we need? That is a wonderful show. Before we head off, earlier tonight on Cartoon Network there was a telemovie that I was part of, an animated telemovie called Exchange Student Zero on Cartoon Network. Myself, funny people like Peter Rosethorn, Mark Downey, a little guy called Mark Hamill. He's Luke Skywalker. Yes. I'm sure it'll be played again during the week, so check it out. Exchange Student Zero on Cartoon Network. I do funny voices in that. Not as shit as that, but good ones, good ones. And also, thank you to Matt Moneymaker for helping us out. Finding Bigfoot airs Tuesday nights at 7:30 on Animal Planet. Thank you to tonight's guest, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Riggle. Catch him in the animated comedy film Hell and Back next year, Michael Bublé. Christmas. His CD is available now in stores and iTunes. Do not buy that album. Do not buy that album. Delta Goodrem. Her new album, Child of the Universe, and Christmas EP is available now. I would buy that. I would buy both. Log on to our website, fox8.tv, for more stuff, behind-the-scenes silliness. It's well worth the trip. Until next week, thanks as always. I'm Rove McManus. Say hi to your mum for me. Good night!